Boom, boom, bam, connect. We're back with another one. Welcome back to KronicsHOTBOX. Back with that hot news. I got a couple of videos now. I'm starting to get the mojo, starting to get the hang of this. Yeah, I'm gonna start to be more consistent. You get what I mean? Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. This one, I finally finished the RTM podcast show with Traplo Ross, Tanks, and Chronic, OG, Pinky. There's a couple man on there, yeah, and Huncho. How can I forget Huncho? Yeah, just great, obviously. I'm hot right now. I'm hot. Literally just got back from gym. Yeah, obviously showered and that. I've got the fan on. You might be even actually. I might have to switch that off. The mic's gonna be able to pick that up. Sorry. Switch that bad boy off. I'm gonna be these lights I got, man, sweating. But yeah, pause. So yeah, I was been watching that episode, and I was like, yeah, there's a couple bits that I'm gonna react to and chop up. You get what I mean? So I said, yeah, fuck it, let's get into this, because this episode is definitely, if you know about content creating for UK space, it's definitely a major episode for UK content creators, because Traplo Ross, if not, is one of the biggest content creators from the UK. Then also he has Tanks, one of the he's doing his bits. He's also one of the biggest. Also, he's doing his bit. He came off from the TikTok and the scam rap kind of things. We have Honcho also, which also I think he blew up off TikTok. I knew him from TikTok, and I follow him on YouTube anyway. Pause for following him, man. Obviously the usual Chronic, Pinky and that. But yeah, let's get into this one. I need to stop saying let's get into it, because I watched Bouncer's program. Yeah, man said Bouncer's program. I watched his thing like nearly every day, and I think subconsciously, because I watch it, I always say let's get into this, but I don't mean to say that. You get what I mean? But boom, bang, connect. Let's go. It's not to about it, but obviously that's what he says in it, and I've noticed, yeah, even one of my bedrooms was like, yeah, I was watching your thing, you like, you would say it. I was like, yeah, man, I actually do, you know, madness. But that just shows that I actually watch man's YouTube channel. So I'm trying to pattern. Yeah. Okay, why is this bugging out? Okay, yeah. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sorry. Yeah, I already had this ready.
Because you're hearing stuff, so then...
Yeah, but that's not... He's not a celebrity, bro.
No, John, if it's affecting you so much that you want to snitch, you're trying to get the people, anyone who wants to come forward, then respectfully, that's not what your music is supposed to be listening to the music for. That's what the feds listen to the music for.
Bro, like the music is the music, like he's got them lyrics down and put it out there for what's going on, and you're saying, I can't talk about it,
just to bring some context to what they're talking about, yeah. Okay, remember when I first started this program, my channel back, yeah, I said, like, I'm not going to be talking about no open cases. Like, if a case is closed, whatnot, yeah, I will talk about if it's in. Nah, not even if it's in, like, because Diddy's case is in the thingy. It's not like my voice is going to even affect his case, but, you know what I mean? One rule for all, one rule for one, you get what I mean? So, Chronic, it's funny to say that, because my name is Chronic also, but yeah, Chronic, yeah, or Ming, should we say, yeah, he's paging Traplo. Performance alert. Behave yourself. Yeah, it's paging Traplo about him speaking and like dissecting open cases online, and because he's one of, if not the biggest UK content creator, most of his content gets watched by the UFC. Sorry, I pressed play by accident. Gets watched by the UFC, but you get what I mean. Like, they're saying that it will affect the case. You get what I mean? And obviously, I definitely agree with this. And it's funny because I'm gonna say something else, but Tanks alludes to it in this part, but he says it in a previous part.
Bro, you're trying to break down these lyrics.
And it just to pause again. It just shows that how not to take any away from Tanks, but he's like a young G. He's like 22, 23. Like, it shows how people from the culture and even obviously from out the culture, I understand that trap law out the culture. But people even in the culture don't really understand certain things. Like, they don't understand certain things. And see where it is, my mum always said to me, when you don't understand certain things, you shouldn't really talk on certain things. You get what I mean? That's why I stand with certain things.
Say, look, he means feds hit him, he means M's here, he means M's here.
Yeah, because he's saying it. Yeah, exactly. I agree.
He's saying it or not, you're going one step above and you're in the music breaking down for people that don't understand.
Yeah.
So you're being a fed.
How's that being a fed? The feds done their work.
Rap, you shouldn't be trying to harm it.
But I'm not trying to harm it, bro.
But stuff that you
I'm helping people. I'm bringing more fans to rap music.
Which fans?
To the culture.
Bruh. What you talking about? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? People like gangster rap, bro?
Man said he's bringing more... No, I ain't gonna lie. He has got a big platform. Man said he's bringing more fans to the rap culture. People that will come to your platform, I would assume, are already cultures or already fans of the culture.
Informing fans.
Not informing fans. Fans are informed. Bro, let me tell you something.
Man said informing fans. Yeah, I bring the snitching fans and tell fans, you know. Yeah, I bring the fans that want to tell upon people.
That music that they're listening to and
Cut this shit.
Thanks, Thanks said he knows why you get into so much conflict. I saw it. They both fighting.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it's just a chronic thing, because people say that about me, bro. I get myself into, road rage. I've actually calmed down a lot, to be honest. Like, I will say, you get what I mean? But yeah, don't draw me out. I'm not the one to be
Why am
drawn.
I getting into so much?
I feel like back in the cup.
Because you're unfiltered, bro. You don't give a fuck who it is. You're unfiltered, bro, and I respect that. But
You don't give a fuck more than me.
But I do give a fuck. I give a fuck. I actually give a fuck about the culture and the music and the history. But that's the fact. That's what's going on, bro. And we can't all be here in denial and be like, Smirk's gonna be free. But bro, free. Are you there, man?
Alright, free little Dirk. Free Dirk here.
It's a fake case.
Do you know what people wasn't going to be free and then they was free and everyone had to go back to
Like, for a man to say everyone knows that Dirk ain't gonna be freed, like, you see how crazy, like, that is, like, and trap law, like, man, actually, I follow you and subscribe to your page, but obviously my one subscription don't mean shit anyway, but man actually watch his content, like, he makes good content, but you see the content of open cases, nah, man. And you see where it's so mad, like, see people out the culture thinking, oh yeah, because I'm a civilian, I'm allowed to talk about people that are doing, just to say, extracurricular things. And it doesn't matter because I'm out the culture and I'm a civilian and I can call the police at any given time. It's like, I don't even know the word I'm thinking of here, but I just don't like people. I just don't like people that do shit like that. Because it's like you're poking a bit. Like, you're poking, like, pause from the poking. But it's like, you're antagonizing.
Federal case.
be free.
Because, let's put this, sorry, I kept on pausing this, but you put, you just think about this. He can say, Lil Durk, whatever, but Lil Durk's got kids. Like, Lil Durk's got like 10 kids or 9 kids. He's got a bag of kids. Like, the kids are going to see this. Like, it's on the internet. It's going to live on the internet. Like, how his video is about Lil Durk is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy still. Like, if, like, see Scar City ain't got shit on Trap Law. If Trap Law is going to dissect your case or whatnot, it's a myth. Like, yeah. I don't know. These man get info that, bro, come like the UK flag.
In their music, it's known for documenting what they do. This is not, Trap didn't make this up, bruv. This is what's going on.
I hear you, OG, yeah, but it sounds like you're kind of making excuses for Trap. Yes, this has been documented in drill music and rap music for time, yeah. But when you're saying you're a fan of the culture, you come into the culture knowing what type of music and where this music is coming from. You like it because it's real and authentic. And you see why it's mad that none of these lot actually threw this at him. That because I watched this whole thing in it, yeah, like the whole 4 hours episode, yeah. Took me like I had to break it up in 2 or something, yeah. 3.5 class. You but yeah, what was I saying now? Yeah, they should have asked him, yeah, and it was mad because I ain't gonna lie, I thought Chronic was firing, but it was more, he wanted him to own that rah, like you're doing a madness, but I didn't, like he did own it, but he didn't really own it, he kind of just did like, he felt like, because for long he was, let me play it anyway, but the point I was gonna make is that he's got another video that he's comparing him, talking about Central C and Digga D and that, and it's kind of like a tear down to Central C and champion Digga D, saying that Digga D is a real you and whatnot, and fair, like man's heard, like yeah, Donny's about this. Do you get what I mean? So that's cool. No one's saying that, but he's putting down Central C in the way saying that he's not real, he's not authentic. So why is why is he busting, or why, like, people should know. So if that's the case, like, and you're championing the authenticity of Digga D because you like the music and you like the culture, shouldn't you give the same respect to Little Dirk? Despite or whoever died, or you get what I mean? It's like, it's not your family that died. Like, no disrespect to whoever's family that died, but it's not your family. And people that's from the culture, or not even say from the culture, that's from the roads, understand how the roads go. Yeah. Let me just play.
Is drill. What they're talking about is real life situations. This has been going on for 8. Before Trap was doing this, one second, bro. One second, bro. 1 second. No. Okay. One second.
I kind of want to get back to when Chronic is getting on to. Yeah, let me get back to when Chronic is getting on to.
Bro. We heard you, bro.
Yeah, but you're not hearing me enough.
We heard you, bro.
Smirk, yo. Community support is mad on the internet. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Listen.
So let me just move this.
OG.
Circle this hole.
Yeah,
Just calm down for a sec.
That is exactly what I expected.
Yeah.
Exactly what I expected.
So Huncho,
The next thing I hear is on documentary.
Huncho at the start cans are back, like he kind of interjects a lot for Trap Law, but I want to get back to Trap Law.
They're rating him over there. Do you know what I mean? That was my thing. Why would you want to pan him down?
So, yeah. I'm capping. Spray actually talks to him about the Central C at the same time.
Next man from here.
But not in the same aspect that I said. You get what I mean?
That's my points for making up bigger though.
What the hell's going on there?
So I got a bumbling him just because he's English.
That's questions, but I'm not answering about saying it's called a confusion.
Answering everything. Onshore.
Listen, when you first started doing the documentary, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you would have thought it would have been a good thing for them. They would have rated it now. But then as
Central C, bro.
That's not making excuses, bro. That's the truth.
Yeah, he just played it down. When he doing the thing about the set, he played it down and come out.
I was there, falling asleep on the sofa.
If I told you that
wife for falling asleep on the sofa. But
me personally, as far as like, see what you're talking, because like, it's free smoke all the way. Yeah?
It's falling asleep on the sofa.
He's not my brethren. I'm not thinking this is my brethren. I'm gonna fall when it's time to roll out or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm knowing he's a civilian. So any thing of any sort of.
I said thank you.
That's fine.
Man said thank you.
My whole thing was like,
Trap Lord. Hey, man, you see where it is, yeah? These reporters and certain people, not reporters, certain content creators, like, do this I'm a civilian thing. Civilians don't chat on certain things. That's what I believe in.
Why are you doing that? That's my thing. Forget. all the other stuff. That's what he does.
But do you not think he brought American fans to Central C? Even, I know it's cool.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think he did. He made the fans look another way.
Yeah, you're going mad. That didn't help. That was getting American. Any way that could have helped him.
He's telling the truth, bro. He didn't know about him that song. He didn't try to fuck with his voice. Because he's telling the truth, so.
And you see what it is? This is not even about the central. This was more about the Dirk and the open cases thing, yeah. But you see when people say, "Oh yeah, my man is people saying they're telling the truth about Central C." How does anyone know? Obviously, London is a small place. We will know certain things, but people talk with their chest like they know. And like one thing we have to get correct, and if you like if you're from the roads, you will understand what I'm about to say. Like some men that are in a circle, yeah, hypothetically, yes, say I'm talking about my own circle, but just a circle anyway. Some man that's in a circle, there's some man that are, there's a film, yeah, 50 Cent Before I Self-Destruct, yeah. Is it Before I Self-Destruct? I think it's Before I Self-Destruct, and he explains it perfectly. He says, some man falls in love with the pussy. Some man fall in love with the cash. Some guys fall in love with the action. And some guys fall in love with all three. And just to elaborate on that more, yeah, some dons in the batch on the roads are trappers or go-getters or scammers or whatever. They get in. They're financial guys. They might not be able to bang out. They might not be able to be resourceful, get caught. Like, they might not be but they know how to make money in it. Yeah. They still contribute, you get what I mean, to the regiment of things. You get what I mean? Because things cost money. Yeah. And then there's certain men that are about this action. They're only about this action. Like, you can bring them, you can give them something that it churns £2,000, £3,000 a day. It doesn't matter. They're still going to find a way to go and do action. Yeah? Because they're about that action. Yeah? Certain men are about the action and they're takeaway guys. They're wolves. Coming in, they pause. Wow. Yeah. Do you get what I mean? Some guys are just gallus and they live off gal. Like, they live off gal. Like, they have gal buy them things. Like, not to say that, but there's certain men that do that. But all these guys, all these type of guys, you can find all these guys on the road. And there's some guys, there's that one special set of guys that are all free. They're all rounders. They're about this money, they can get money. They're about this action, they defend it. They will run up and take away your goods, yeah? And they get gal. You get what I mean? Resourceful, can locate, get cars, get what they need. You get what I mean? It doesn't mean the trap guy can't rap about what he's seen the guy of actions do. And it doesn't mean the guy of action looks down on the trap guy or looks down on the guy that just take away because he doesn't put in work. Do you get what I mean? Like, people will understand what I mean anyway. Like, it doesn't, because what I've heard a lot is that Donny Central C used to be like he's a trap. If my man used a trap, he can speak on whatever the F, like, on the roads he wants to speak about. Who used to say he didn't have a polka top? Because if you're grinding, more than likely, you want to defend your goods. And looking at his stature, not to take anything away, because I see Donny now doing all this calisthenics shit and that, but the stature back in the days, yeah, I won't be surprised. You should have no, let me not say that. But I won't be surprised anyway, yeah? So, Yeah, just to make that point, people say things with their chest, like, you don't know. No, my story.
What is not. So hip-hop is a gangster.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. You think say?
Well, then you just done the same thing as me. No, wait. Essential gangster. That's his question. Yeah, essential gangster.
What's a gangster?
He's a rapper. Wait. Go on. He's a rapper. Yeah. So, what makes you a gangster? We can start there. What makes
you tell us, bro?
No, I'm the host.
Guys, write down in the comments. Elaborate. What makes you a gangster? Me. See this? I've got it tatted on my arm. Loyalty over everything.
So I
don't need to say no more.
Show, yeah?
That's what makes you.
What do you think makes a gangster then?
Loyalty over everything.
I'm asking you, bro.
Yeah, no, but you haven't. I'm asking you. No, but he said
Because you lot was to me.
Yeah,
because you not gonna give it to me saying because I ain't been through a murder trial that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
No, forget.
Yeah, Tanks said what the point that what he just said now. He said, you man are getting on to me because earlier on he said that the stuff that Trap Law Ross, even himself, because he has spoke about Fredo's and that's case, which is an open case online, and he said that the things that they do online, the jury members cannot see that. And when I heard that, I ain't gonna lie, I pressed pause. I was like, pause? What? These man are bugging out. These lot don't know shit. Like, these lot actually do not know shit. Like, it's mad. It's actually mad.
Playing from iPhone.
Don't pop me. It's mad. Yeah? It's mad. We have to do that again. Little pussy up. Yeah? But yeah, like, that's what showed me that, you see, people that talk on certain things, I'm not gonna say shouldn't be allowed to talk on certain things, but you should, like, that made the evidence that, right, you know what? And I hope, and you see what it is, I actually, like, I'm subscribed to Tanks also. I've been subscribed to him for a while, like, a long while. Like, I actually fuck with his content. Like, out of a lot of the UK content creators, and compared to me, he's a young G. Like, I have young G's or little bros that are even way older than him. Do you get what I mean? Like, so, like, for me to, like, you get what I mean? I've learned a lot of things that I'm doing now, watching his page and yeah. So, like, but it just shows that man are uneducated, and man don't not uneducated like book-wise, but man don't know what they are talking about. Because the fact that man thinks that a jury member that's a human breathing being cannot go home and have access, or does not have access to the same internet that you have, and doesn't, especially on a high profile case. On a high profile case, it's really hard. See the jury selection on a high profile case, even just the selection is a really hard, rigorous fitting process. Why? Because on a high profile case, it is known is human nature that, right, you're gonna go home and try to look up on something and see something, go check something. And if you go home, say, and you're a jury member, you go home and you're based in the UK or whatnot, and you type in Little Dirk's case, or Little Dirk murder for hire plot, whatever. The first thing, or one of the highest top things that YouTube is going to suggest is Trap Law Raw's video. And if you're someone that you don't know or whatnot, what you're going to take from it is like, yeah, my man's guilty and he's not coming home. And just extra stuff that even I didn't even know. Like, man didn't even know. Like, just extra stuff. And I've even got a next video about one guy, it's that tiny GB guy. I've got, like, I'm going to finish editing it. I've got some hot news in that one there. I've got a flipping voice note from my big homie Quincy. You feel me? Even got some news on about Quincy's and Just Cause fight. But yeah, you have to wait till the next one for that one. But it's just mad that man and Trap Ross was even like, yeah, you can't, like a jury member can't. Yes, by law they can't. But human nature, they're going to go home on a high profile case, yeah, and watch something. Tell me, yeah, at home, if you was on the Diddy's case and you're a jury member, you're not going to go home and watch something. You're going to go home and watch something. You're going to go home and watch something about the case. You're going to go home, not even about the case, about Diddy. You're going to go type of, if you don't know about him, you're going to be like, oh, right, so I'm just sport. This is my Father's Day card for my son. This is one for my daughter. You feel me? Big G, local princess. Yeah, but it's just so crazy that especially when people say, when like Trap Lord Ross argument is like, oh, what about little pubs? What about little pubs? What about justice for little pubs? That's not your job. It's not your job to be getting justice. It's not your job. And you see what it is. Academics is another person that does this. Academics does it to a whole different Richter scale. But Academics, he's not even from the UK. He's from America anyway. But you see, like, it's just crazy because for you to say, oh yeah, and this is why I say again, people that's not from our culture, and not from our culture, because there's the culture and the road culture, yeah? Because let me not say the road culture is not the culture, innit? Yeah? But it's part of the culture, yeah? People that's from the road culture, because Little Dirk was from the roads, he's from the drill. Drill is from the roads, yeah? People that's from the road culture knows that if something happens to A now, yeah, because of B, yeah, now A's friends and family members are upset because B done something to A, yeah. So now, I see why it's even mad. Even this is why it's even so mad. No, actually forget that. Let me actually just use their situation, yeah. Cool. Von and Quando had a madness, yeah? Von put hands on Quando, yeah? Quando didn't even masterworks. His partner, because you know in America they like to say partner. His partner, yeah, little Tim, masterworks, killed little Von. Rest in peace, Von, yeah? Cool. Pubs was all, not Pubs, what am I talking about? Rondo was all picked him up, tried to help him, all of that. Cool. Long story short, yeah? So remember, it was little Tim, yeah? That matched it. Cool. Allegedly, Dirks' ones has gone, bought a flight, rented an Uber, whatever, cool, whatever. I don't even know the ins and outs. Yeah, I do know the ins and outs, but I'm not going to say anyway. But yeah. Gone over there and Masterworks. Allegedly, it was them not there. Yeah, Masterworks. But when they Masterworks, they was trying to get Quando Rondo, but Quando Rondo was with his cousin, Little Pub, which is they're all from the same set. Little Pub got hit. Quando Rondo didn't get hit because he went to the gas station or whatever. Cool. Anyone that's from the roads, that's from the streets, will say, yeah, that's what happens, isn't it? Because it wasn't Quando Rondo that actually mashed it, but even though they wanted to mash it on Quando, what happened there? Are they like Calas? Joke thing. I hope it still looks calm though. Yeah, it weren't them that mashed it on Rondo. Yeah, no, it weren't Rondo that mashed it on Von. So at the end of the day, they were trying to get back Rondo, whatever. Probably couldn't find local Tim, whatever. Boom. It just shows that it doesn't matter who the get back was on. They were trying to get back because obviously I would think that they will want to rub out little Tim because he's the one that killed little Von. They probably allegedly think they couldn't get little Tim. They got whoever they thought they could get. They didn't get my man. He got on the roads. It's fair game. But people like this, as I'll say civilians, won't understand that. And say justice for little pub, but same way you won't be screaming justice for fun. It doesn't make no sense, but fuck it anyway, man.
Carson cares as the actor, so you should be able to give us your opinion on what you believe.
Gangster is. What exactly? What do you think the gangster is?
I'm gonna end this soon, so I don't know how it's looking. Alright, ended anyway. But boom. That was funny still. Yeah. Let me stop that. But boom, yeah. Just overall, my final thought, like Jerry Springer, yeah. Trap Law Ross, I fuck with you differently. Advice, stop. Don't go down the academics route. It's corny. Like, it's corny. Like, you see, when I mean the academics route, see this open cases, because academics, he takes it to a whole nother level. Academics all brings people on, and like he'll be bringing people that used to work for CIA. Like, he's on the whole next shit. That's madness. And man will say, oh yeah, I'm a civilian. Or, I'm just talking about it. I'm a fan of the culture. It doesn't make no sense. Like, and see shit like this. People might say, oh yeah, obviously these rappers are glorifying bad things, they're doing bad things, allegedly, this, that. But things like this, when we have, and yes, call it a spade, yeah, someone that's from out the culture, different race, focusing on the culture, which is a predominantly black race, it looks weird. And because he also, Chronic gets onto it, he's like, right, what about Virgil? Because he makes a video about Virgil, how Virgil copies a lot of his ideas. And it's so crazy, yeah. Let me actually quickly find this so I can throw this on the end. Because it's so crazy that I'm like, bro, like, I used to do art and design in school, like school, college, like, man, AA star, like, art is my shit, yeah. So man knows about certain things, and if for him to make a video about Virgil and not actually go into Louis Vuitton African print origin. Let me even try to get the images. Cool. Yeah, let's go. Let me get this up and running. Let me quickly record this bumper cloud. Yes, proceed. Sorry about this, guy. I just want to, like, because it's so crazy, like, man was like, and this is why I say it just looks mad, because it looks targeted. And this is why I like how Chronic was kind of trying to stay onto him, pause. But I understand that there's so many man in that podcast, there's so many people's stories. I get it. But see, when someone from out the culture, from a different race, is predominantly talking about open cases of black people, open cases about this, about Central C. I swear he's got I swear his dad is African, so he's a black. He's, even though he's like white, like quarter caste, whatever, he's got African in him. Pause, a major pause. So it's like, it just feels like he's bringing down. He's not really giving, and to build your platform of the culture, like the same thing he's getting onto Central C about. Oh, bro, you're an imposter, supposedly, allegedly, and you're taking from the culture and you're not giving nothing back. It's the same thing, because you're kind of taking from the culture. Not kind of, you're taking from the culture. It built you up your platform. So, and then you should be multitask. Build up your platform, but you're still tearing down the rappers that you got a Von tattoo, but you're tearing down Little Durk. Come on, make it make sense, guys. Like, you get what I mean? We need to make it make sense. And like, you're not making big videos about this. You're not making big videos about this. Yeah. Look. What tab is it over? We're going on X. We're going on Elon. Elon. I need to actually finish that one there. Elon and Trump. What's going on here? It's taking a second to load. But yeah, you're not doing videos about how Louis Vuitton, yeah, the people that gave Virgil a job, yeah, stole their designs from Africa. Like, we're not talking about that. Why are we not talking about this? Why are we not talking about Versace? Yeah, why are we not talking about these persons that are civilians, that are from out the culture, that are your race also, trap law, yeah? Oh, wow, I bugged out then. Yeah, your race also, trap law. Why are we not talking about this? Like, why are we not? Why are we not? And this is the question that I wish that these lot asked these guys. Like, asked them. Like, why are we not talking about this? Look. This is LV, man. LV. Like, come on. This is Versace. Like, these lot are, like, so, like, it don't make no sense. We need to stop allowing people to say, because I'm a civilian, I can say anything, and I can talk on anything, and I can give you can give your opinion, but make your opinion be valid and make it make sense to what you understand. And when you don't understand something, yeah, seek the understanding before you go and make a production and put it up online. You get what I mean? That's all I would say. Like, keep on making your content, because I ain't gonna lie, I learned a lot of shit from you, Trap Law. So that one there, but that one, like, we have to, when you have a lanyard, yeah, in man's culture, you know, you have a VIP pass lanyard in man's culture, you have to know what you're talking about and talk. And when you're talking about certain things, don't be like, oh yeah, I don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, what about this? I'm bringing the light on the like, bro, Little Durk and them, I've been talking about bodies and that, and talking about drilling on this and drilling on that from time. Like, it doesn't make sense. Now that he's on the case, on a high profile case for his life with the FBI, yeah, the federals, yeah, now you want to compile a video. Like, it's not cool, man. And Tanks also with the I ain't gonna lie, Tanks treaded way more. He didn't go crazy as Trap Law. Like, I'm not going to put that onto it, but it's still an open case. And see, sometimes for content, not everything's for content. Not everything in life is for content. Yeah. Yes. Try to police these YouTube streets, especially in the UK, because in America it's gone pear-shaped. Yeah. Like, the video that I'm gonna do next about this tiny GB, he comes like that loose cannon guy. Like, it's crazy. Like, and if we don't police the UK YouTube streets, it's gonna be going left like in America, and people will be getting bagged on recalls and shit, bro. Yeah. So on that note, boom bam connect for the eagle. I hope you can still see my face, because you know I'm black. You know what I mean? Blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, all of that. Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. I want to see bare comments, man. Yeah. Chat to me. Yeah. Let's go. We're out. Boom.